Hey everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about PC reliability. What people may, well, the majority of the population probably thinks about PCs in general. But for those who hate Macs, love PCs, or those who hate PCs and love Macs, I highly encourage commentary in the videos about your personal opinions, but please do not post rude or hateful comments about PCs or Macs, or about those who love PCs or those who hate PCs. Anywhere in that ball field, don't post comments like that, please. Anyways, I'm going to be talking about PCs in general. What most people may think of a PC in terms of, reliability, that sort of stuff. Because there are a lot of times where I've met people in college and stuff who have Mac computers, or those who have PCs, and they think that PCs overall are unreliable pieces of crap. Which I think the biggest reason to why many people may think this is because of the OEM computer market. I mean, the majority of PCs out there are made by companies like HP, Dell, E-Machines, the big brands. Which in my opinion, with those big brands, back in the day, let's say back in the 90s, these computers were much more reliable. I mean, you could have bought a computer back in 1995, and as long as you kept good maintenance on it, it'd still be running today probably. But the thing about the modern PCs, in terms of name brand PCs, they're not really reliable. Let's say, for example, E-Machines. Take a look here behind me. If you can see, we have the E-Machines motherboard wall of shame. Sorry for the low light, but anyways, these are all motherboards pulled from dead E-Machine computers. And here are two motherboards that, well, just one. I got one posted right now. This particular board here, for example, it was pulled from an E-Machine. Now I think it was made in 2005. And I obtained this board in either 2008 or 2009. It's been here for a while. This board would no longer post. Neither would the rest of these boards. Well, actually, matter of fact, there was one motherboard that I did have. It's right here. It still works, but the USB and the audio don't work, so kind of gives you an idea. That motherboard's about to go out. This one up here, yeah, it works half the time. Sometimes it'll post, sometimes it won't. Piece of junk. I mean, these motherboards, which, remember, these are the core components of the computer. If they fail, the computer fails. And we have 3 HP boards over here. We have a Dell board and a Gateway board. It's pretty sad, isn't it? There's one thing about PCs that many may not know. A PC can be custom built with high quality components. Here we're looking at the Q Computer Mid-Tower Deluxe, which is my own custom built system. Yeah, spec-wise it may be similar to some OEM computers you may find on the market, but the thing is, this computer is built with high-quality components. For example, the motherboard. The motherboard is an MSI 870A G54. It is a military-class mainboard. It has an AMD Phenom 2 quad-core 965 Black Edition, normally at 3.4 gig, overclocked to 3.8 gig. It has 4 gigabytes of G.Skill DDR3 memory. And speaking of which, the memory has a lifetime warranty. Hard drives, we have 2 Seagate 500 gig hard drives and a RAID stripe, and a Western Digital as a backup. The Seagate drives may not be the most reliable though, in my opinion. Which, the thing about OEM computers versus custom builds is they commonly share things like hard drives and a CPU. Yeah, processors and hard drives will commonly be similar from custom builds to OEM brands. Optical drives in custom built computers and OEM PCs can be very similar too. They're basically the same thing. The top drive was pulled from an E-Machines. The bottom drive was pulled from an HP, but the bottom drive has a faceplate from an E-Machines. Which both those drives came out of, well, actually the top drive, the E-Machine drive, came out of a E-Machines computer with a bad motherboard. The bottom drive was a swap with a equally or better product because I wanted a DVD burner with flash drive to match this faceplate. But yeah, like I say, optical drives, CPUs, and hard drives are usually the three similar things from custom build computers to OEMs. But other things like the memory, the motherboards, the power supplies, the cases, that sort of stuff, is usually much more reliable. And I've met some Mac users who never knew that a PC could be custom built. And matter of fact, there was a girl in a student lounge at college who was using her new Mac laptop, and I showed her the picture of the Mid-Tower Deluxe, and she was just astonished by what she saw. She never knew that you could have a computer like this custom built. Anyways, that's a quick little video of my opinions on PCs and why they get such a bad reputation. It really depends on what you get with a PC. If you go with the OEM brand, chances are you're going to get something that's not very, very reliable. But if you go with a good custom built system, chances are it's going to be very reliable. Anyways, that's my opinions again. Any questions or comments? Let me know. But remember, no hateful comments, please. Thank you.